At this time, we are going to invite the xTechSearch founder and creator, the Honorable Dr. Bruce Jetty, the Assistant Secretary of the Army for Acquisition, Logistics, and Technology, ASALT, to the stage to announce the winner of xTechSearch 2.0 and the finalists for xTechSearch 3.0. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Jetty.
All right. Well, first, I always like to stand behind a podium. So actually, it's not my, I can't, they've got this thing glued down, literally. Yeah, I can't move it. Okay, so I guess I am standing behind the podium. So first, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for having put such great effort into xTechSearch. I hope for those of you that have participated in xTechSearch as people in pursuit of the xTechSearch outcomes. I hope this has been rewarding. I hope it's provided you some good connectivity, connections. You know, when I welcomed everybody at the beginning, I made mention of a couple of things that are beneficial in this thing. You know, certainly, as I said, I had a small business. I paid attention. One of the big things is cash flow. Okay. Part of the way we're trying to design this is not this big bang at the end and you starve between here and there. I've always said, you know, Thanksgiving dinner is really good and I feel really full at the end, but if I don't start eating before then, January 1st doesn't ever come, you know? So you got to have meals along the way. So cash flow is important, especially for innovative small companies, and that's been part of the plan. Trying to make it easier for those as we get involved with you. I told the story about travel budgets and difficulties. So as you get involved with us and things get a little bit more serious, we're going to make sure we cover your travel expenses to make it a little easier for you so that you can participate, because we want you to participate. So now you're here on the floor, and you know we've got 24, 25, I'm trying to remember, is it 25? 25. So we got 25. We only got room for the next phase is 12, okay? That doesn't mean that there are half winners and half losers. It means, as I was just recently told, this is about work. You take advantage of the opportunities put in front of you. So you're here, you're recognized, you're on display, you're at AUSA. I sure hope you wandered around. If you thought anybody in this building, upstairs or here, might have some interest in what you might be able to offer, you dragged their skinny little necks down here and said, hey, look at my stuff, okay? That was a critical piece of doing that. And I think you'll find that, you know, there's a good chance other people might invest besides the military directly in your efforts. Might partner with you, might provide you a way to take your technology and put it into a larger system. I will tell you that you should have taken a pocket full of cards. Heck, I don't even have to, and I got a pocket full of cards. I also have a pocket full of peanut M&Ms. That's the 13th award. It might be a little squishy, but it's. I don't. Did you know that M&Ms were invented for the Army? Yes. Oh, good. Well, then you yeah, no, but not peanut M&Ms. I think they were just invented afterwards. So, you know, I'm not going to debate things. I'm not going to deliberate greatly because the truth of the matter is it's stinking Wednesday afternoon. And I know that people are tired. And I know people are, that you kind of had all the fun you can have right now. But we want to get towards making some awards. And so I'm going to just call Jeff up.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm Jeff Singleton. I'm the Director for Technology for the Army. That means I work for Dr. Jetty. But good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for coming. And thank you, Dr. Jetty, for making those fine remarks. But before we get into the award announcements, I do want to make just a few remarks to thank the entire xTechSearch team for executing the events here at AUSA. I know they've done a tremendous amount of work. We have continued to evolve and improve this competition based on feedback we received from you, the small businesses, the Army evaluators who took part to help us out with this, the Army stakeholders, and the lessons learned we have learned since the launch of our first competition that concluded this past March. Based on the feedback we've been hearing, the small businesses really appreciate the fact that we have helped lower the barrier to entry, or are trying to, very hard. The quick turnaround on reviews conducted each phase, and the transparent and constructive feedback we have provided you from key Army stakeholders and subject matter experts. We are looking to continue to improve based on your feedback. As you heard from Dr. Jetty, we are launching several new initiatives to keep you all engaged with the Army and provide opportunities for the Army to continue to work with small business innovators around the world. Please reach out to any of our xTech staff search for any questions or additional details you have about these opportunities, including the xTechSearch 4 contest, which is just launched, or the xTech Army CIBR 19.4 open topic, and the xTech Accelerator. Last week, and I was going to cite the Andranos example about how, we try to be matchmakers. We try to connect you with the right folks, but we don't know all the right folks. I was going to launch into that, but Dr. Jetty just said that very more forcefully and eloquently than I could have. So I do want to foot stomp what he just said, though. For the xTech 3 search participants, you were invited to Innovators Corner, and by extension, xTechSearch 2 Phase 4 finalists. Everybody here is a winner, because we value the technology capabilities you are bringing to the Army. You are interested enough to actually offer a solution for our warfighters in the hard problems we have. That's the most important piece that we can take out of this. And for that, we are all winners, you as small businesses, and we as the Army, and we as citizens and taxpayers, and our warfighters who are loved ones. We are all winners, and you are all winners. So we want to take special note to that our Army S&T enterprise, the Science and Technology enterprise. We work really hard to help communicate with stakeholders that are appropriate. We can only take you so far. You have to take steps yourself as well, as you heard this morning. But we want you all to stay engaged and follow up on the connections you made here this week, again, as Dr. Jetty said, as well as throughout the competition. So now I'm going to make the announcement for the xTech 3 search finalists that are going to be moving on to Phase 4 and a proof of concept demonstration at the AUSA Global Force meeting in Huntsville in March 2020. Those winners, finalists, will receive an award of $120,000 each to continue to come to meetings like this and to further the development of their program. So I'm going to read the entire list of 12 finalists right now, and after that I would like for the 12 finalist companies to come up on stage. We'll get a brief photo op with Dr. Jetty before I move on to announce the winner of the xTechSearch 2. So without any further ado, the winners are, the finalists are in alphabetical order. Anti-Rotational Technologies, Cayuga Biotech, Electronucleix, Ghostwave, Knight Technical Solutions, Liquid Piston, Merciless Motors, SIGINT Systems, Syncopated Engineering, TexPower, TRX Systems, and Exo Nano Smartphone. So with those representatives, please come up on stage. Big round of applause, and we'll take a photo with Dr. Jetty. Stairs are over here. Stairs are to my left. Please, you're going to have to double stack, so everybody squeeze in. Triple stack. No. Tall people in the back. I think there's an official photographer here in the middle. Who's that? Whoever's taking pictures, take pictures. Dr. Jetty can go in the middle. He's shaking hands still. I'm not sure you all can tell, but Dr. Jetty I think this is probably one of the highest parts of his day. Not sure you can really tell. All right. Another more sedate photo, less more official. All right, about 10 more seconds, and then we'll move on to the next phase. Everybody good? All right, thank you very much. Another round of applause. Sir, I think you can stay over here on this side. So congratulations. Oh,
Wait.
sorry, go ahead.
Invest well. We really want to see awesomeness in your stuff at the next piece.
Yeah, congratulations to the finalists. Again, we look forward to seeing your demonstrations in Huntsville and to the progress you're going to make over the next 5 months. It means you got to move fast, but I think you guys are used to that. And finally today for the xTechSearch 2 winner. This was an incredibly difficult decision to make, as all of the demonstrations that took place over the last 2 days were truly of excellent quality and truly demonstrated the level of innovation and motivation that small businesses can bring to the Army. The winner of the xTechSearch 2 prize will be awarded $250,000. Now, when I call the winner's name, please come on up and accept our congratulations, and again, remain on stage with Dr. Jetty for a photo opportunity. The winner selected was a participant in our inaugural xTechSearch 1 competition just over a year ago. It was a startup that emerged from students participating in the Hacking for Defense course. They had pitched a concept and a basic minimum viable product, but they weren't selected to come to the Innovators Quarter last year. This startup took the feedback from the judges, received it at their pitch day, and they didn't quit. They didn't quit. They entered xTechSearch 2, having done extensive customer discovery and incorporate the feedback from all of their research, and it led to a really impressive demonstration and transition plan, which was presented this week. So with that, please join me in congratulating our xTechSearch 2 Grand Prize winner, Lumini. So thank you very much all again for coming out and participating in the xTechSearch competitions. We encourage all of you to stay engaged and visit our website to learn about future opportunities and future contests that we had discussed. Dr. Jetty, any closing remarks?
No, you know, I think that this is really important. So I mentioned the other things. I don't think I really paid attention to one of the critical pieces. Working with the government is terrible. I mean, you're just terribly hard to work with. Hopefully you lowered the barrier to some degree, but hopefully you don't get complacent with that. The fact that this auspicious group here may have gotten kind of put back a little bit on the first go-around and turned around and said, hey, you know what? I learned something in that cycle about how to deal with the government. That's one of the things. The barrier's getting you in the door, barrier gets you around here, gets you a little loose change, gets you kind of moving, but it also gives you access to understanding how this crazy acquisition process works. My comment is, I always feel like I'm playing the worst Monopoly game on earth, and I'm the guy in charge of the Monopoly. I get to be the banker. So persistence counts. Learning counts. A lot of the goofy things we do are embedded in the law, so I can't change them. but we certainly can find ways to make it a little bit easier for you at least to begin getting on the train with us. Please stick with it. Congratulations. I'm thrilled that you did this, and I really look forward to finding out what are you doing now, okay? Thank you.
Thank you all.
And this concludes today's program. We wanted to take a moment and thank all of the 37 participating small businesses that have been represented over the past few days. And we want to invite all of you back to consider participating in xTechSearch 4.0 and other competitions, and encourage all of you to continue your engagements with the Army so that we can provide the best technologies and capabilities to our men and women in uniform. Thank you.